Euless, Texas. Alright, we are back. We are live. We are waiting to turn. We are going to be on our way to Total Wine Euless again. Yesterday being a Thursday, we didn't expect any allocations, but today, on Fridays, they typically do get some allocation. Showtime looks like 10:03, so 3 minutes after opening, so hopefully there's not a huge line at that store, because if so, we will miss everything. Also on our way to work. I don't know if we'll swing by that Specs afterwards. If we do, we probably won't do that one live. We might try to do a video for that one and record that, just because the quality sucks because of the connection. Lots of traffic this morning. Are we going to the same store today? We are going to the Total Wine today, only because today should be an allocation drop. We'll see if they get anything. Turn my brightness up on my phone so I can read chat better. There we go. Now I can see you guys better. Lots of water from raining hard overnight. Gotta be a little bit more careful today. Good to see Mr. Tater Dom in the house. Craig, aka the Bourbon Santa. Is that outside of Dallas? It's to the west of Dallas. We'll be going to Dallas on Monday morning though, so maybe we'll do a live for that one. I'll have my kid with me, but we're gonna go meet up with Jeff from Drizo Nation on Monday. We're meeting up with another guy for a 2021 Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon, and then we figure we can meet up with Jeff to pick up that 13th Colony 15th anniversary, since we'll be on his side of town, and maybe do a hunt over there. We'll probably try to find a store that we can do a live hunt in, so that'll be fun. Rain over just over an inch this morning here. I'm not sure how much it rained here. I don't really keep track of that too much. Possible rain again today though. Got the windshield wipers in the lowest setting just because people are kicking up water as they're driving by. Here in Conway, makes that corn grow. Corn makes whiskey. At least 51% of it to make it a bourbon has to be corn. Almost ran a red light. Nah, it just turned yellow. We were just trying to get in front of that work truck, but that's funny. Try to do a live bourbon hunt of me driving there, and you guys just gonna watch all the traffic infractions that I commit. Do you know what the drop is going to be? I don't. They get trucks on Tuesdays and Fridays at Total Wine. I know this last time they put out 1792 12 year. I'm not really sure what they'll have this year, or today I should say. We do have a Discord group that I'm in. It's like a local Discord group that they shout out the drops as soon as they happen. So if you're not working and you got time and you see when they drop something, you can race over to that store and still have a chance to snag a bottle, because they'll only shout it out if there's bottles left. I've used it a couple times. I also try to shout it out anytime I see something, in case somebody's looking for something, like a old Overholt 10 year. The guy did not yield. People with the green light, he's just whipping out here with his little Mazda, little POS. Hope you get that Weller Special Reserve that you were hoping for. You know, I pass on that, guys. I don't know if you guys get Weller Special Reserve where you're at, but I see the 750s and the 1.75 liter handles almost every day. Matter of fact, yesterday, I know the camera quality sucked when we went into that specs, but they had 1.75 liters of Weller Special Reserve just sitting on the counter, along with the Woodford Master Collection Batch Proof, Angel's Envy Cash Strength, and Larceny Barrel Proof, I think, was the other bottle that was sitting on there. Got a cop sitting on the frontage road. I wonder if he's clocking people just on the frontage road or on the highway. Looks like he's trying to aim at people on the highway, so he's going to race on, but I don't know how he's going to get on the ramp. Maybe he'll just jump the grass. It's a beautiful day, though. Hopefully we'll get some cloud coverage throughout the entire day to help keep it cool. Not sure what we'll be doing at work today. Yesterday we worked with the dogs, but it wasn't too bad. A couple people acting up, nothing too crazy. Following the FedEx truck now. Why are we braking, FedEx? You got no one behind you and you're braking. Are you on your phone? Ridiculous. The only time I've been able to get a 1.75 Weller Special Reserve at retail, so they have one of those stores over here in Dallas as well. I don't know if that's the one you're referring to, Tater Dom. I went to that store one time because Tyler, he was looking for the Russell's Private Barrel Selects. We drove like 45 minutes to go get them, and they had 2 Russell's Private Barrels. It was one of those things where if you buy 2, you got money off, so they actually came out to be below MSRP on the Russell's Private Barrels. And then at Seagulls, they also had, or Sigils, however you want to pronounce it, they had the Old Forester Single Barrel. I thought it was a 100 proof, but when I ended up buying it, it was the 90 proof one. So that was a Twin Liquors pick. So they asked $48 for that bottle. So of course I bought that up. But that's probably the coolest thing I've got from there. And that was just on a random weekday that I went out there. That wasn't anything special. I was able to snag that. So I was pretty happy. Maybe on Monday, depending on how far away that is from where me and Jeff will be meeting up, we can go over there. Okay, so yeah, that's the same store than Tater Dom. Perfect. Yeah, that store is pretty cool, and they didn't really mark up anything. I don't know if there's any kind of craziness that goes on with that store, whether they do phone calls or points or anything like that. It seems like they're pretty fair, and they put stuff out so people can buy it. I like that. Anytime you can get allocations without having to fight people for them. Just walked in. I mean, I did grab the last 2, but still, I just picked them up and set them on the counter and said, can I buy these? I just want to put them here so I don't miss out on them. Just said, no problem. Craig says the handle's 32 plus tax. I think the handles here have gone up. Total Wine used to be like $41 before tax. I think they went up to $49 before tax for the 1.75s, and then I haven't checked the specs. They don't put the price on them because they sell out so fast. They just sit in the shopping cart and just pick it up and go to the counter and buy it. But I think specs has them for like $42.99 or something, $41.99 before tax. So 32, that's a steal for a 1.75. Come on, Toyota, move over. I know you see me riding your freaking ass. Come on, dude, move over. Come on, I'll move over. On her phone, should have guessed. Always distracted drivers, man. They don't ever pay attention. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. driving under the speed limit on the highway in the left-hand lane on her phone, drifting back and forth, touching that yellow line. Ridiculous. A couple other people are going around her too. She still hadn't moved. That's one thing I don't like about Texas. If I had to complain about anything, it's how some of these people drive out here. They don't pay attention at all, and they drive entirely too fast for the ones that aren't paying attention. I don't care if you drive fast, but at least be paying attention. You're jeopardizing yourself and someone else's life. Probably watching your live, imagine. She's like, hey, that guy just passed me. That was me. Always get a little slowdown up here. Everybody knows it, anticipates it. Hopefully people will start braking soon. I don't know why they slow down here. It's like right here by the AT&T Stadium and the Six Flags exit. Everybody slows down because you got a couple people merging on and a couple people getting off. Maybe the left lane's the better lane to be in. We'll go back in the left lane. We'll ride it out. We'll get through eventually. Still showing 10:03 for that arrival time. Are you going to a drop? Well, that's the thing. So we never really know when the drops happen, but we do know when the trucks get there. And Total Wine's supposed to be getting a truck today. We're going to the one in Euless, though. We normally go to the one in Arlington, but that one's the closest one. We could have absolutely been there before 10 a.m., but normally there's a line of about 30 people at like 9 a.m. and probably about a line of 15 people at 8 a.m. We weren't able to get out that early today, but Euless doesn't normally have that big of a line, maybe 5 or 6 people. So if they get anything, like, this would be a good place to go. But it's just a win. We don't know. There's a couple times a year where we'll know, like, without a doubt that they're getting something, but more often than not, it's speculation. I hate driving to these places for speculation, but honestly, it's the only way to get a chance to get a bottle. If you're not consistent and you're not actively trying to go out and get these bottles at MSRP, you're not going to get anything. If you just go out on a random day, like in the middle of the day, and just hope that you'll find something, like the only time you'll find something is if you go to these museum stores. What's with all the traffic? Everyone knows moved to Texas and Florida already. Yeah, this is because there's a 2-lane road to the right of me that's merging onto the highway. There's a construction area where it bottlenecks up here, and no one knows how to just continue to drive and let people merge as they drive. We just passed the Six Flags exit and the AT&T Stadium exit. Or I guess the Six Flags exit's still coming up because I see the little tower for that swing thing, that really tall one they put in a few years back, and the Superman Tower of Power up here on the left. I haven't been at Six Flags in a while. I wonder if that'd make an interesting live stream, is trying to do a live stream at Six Flags, and we try to go to their like little restaurants and bars and see if they got any allocated whiskey that you can buy a pour of, and see their ridiculous theme park pricing. It'll be just as fun as showing off a museum, right? $9 for a beer. They might have gone up from then. They could be like 11 or 12 for a beer now. Only imagine what a pour of whiskey would cost. Florida traffic is horrible. Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. When I go to Florida, I normally go to the Tampa Bay area. I've got family out there in the Tampa Bay, Clearwater, around there. Got some family in Fort Myers as well. And traffic in Florida, you know, a lot of that wouldn't be that big of an issue if they just had more than 2 to 3 lanes wide. If they had more major highway. Well, I guess I've been on major highways that have been pretty congested too, but they seem to do a lot better than their normal standard roads of just 2 lanes. Yes, the Lazy River blind flight. I don't know if they serve alcohol at the water park, but Six Flags, I know they serve it. about 15 minutes out from Total Wine, so we got another little slowdown here. Not sure why. Showing blue wide open right now. Maybe we got an accident. Someone not paying attention probably got rear-ended. Seems like when it rains, the traffic gets 10 times worse. Because normally it's not this bad. I should take you guys to the stores that are over here by this post and paddock exit. There's a couple stores here. They're full secondary stores, just so you guys can see some of the crap that we have to go through here in Texas. Not everything's MSRP, and go to these big box stores like Total Wine and Specs isn't even the solution either. I don't know how some of these guys get their favors and their relationships built up to where they can actually get stuff they want. Now that it's raining, that's probably why everyone's driving, 40 under the speed limit. Got a little bit of rain, gotta drive slower. Stagg and Old Chartered Oak French yesterday. It's tasty. Going back for another if they have any left Monday. See, and that's another issue that I have too, is like I'll go someplace and I'll find a bottle, I'll pick it up, and I'll have like a bunch there, and I always tell myself I'll go back and buy another one, but I want to try it first, and then when I actually go back, I either one, don't buy it, or two, it's sold out to where I can't buy it. Like I found out from Jeff that bottle I picked up yesterday, the Natterjack, the Mistake, that bottle's not even supposed to be out on shelves until Monday. Jeff hasn't even got access to it. He was supposed to be one of the first people in the state side to get it, so someone in Total Wine put it out early and I bought it. I tried it last night just in Discord, nothing too crazy, didn't do a video yet, but it's pretty good. Let's get that heavy yolk to it though. Busch Gardens serves alcohol. I know it's no Disney World, but I know like Disney World, they have some pretty crazy bottles you can get pours from. You like BTAC, Pappy, stuff like that. Should have bought all 6 then. They didn't have a limit. I just hate when people clear a batch though. Leave some for the rest of it. Yeah. And see, that's why I normally only buy one bottle, because like I don't know how many people know about Natterjack and if it's worth buying and trying for them. But for me, like I would rather just buy one and leave the rest on the shelf for others to buy. And I tell people about it, like if I'm walking around the aisles and I bump into somebody or talk to somebody, I normally tell them what I like to drink. And first I ask them what they like to drink, and then I'll give recommendations based off their palate on what they do like. I hate when people just give that unsolicited advice on what they drink and what you should drink, and it's like, well, why don't you listen to what the person likes first and see if you have anything that might match that palate. I still owe you a sample. You got me on Discord, man. Ping me one more time, and I'll send you. I won't send you just the cast strength. I'll send you the Mistake as well. I got new shipping materials, and I got new sample bottles, so we're ready to send. So I know I've been lacking. I need to find your DMs. I have so many people message me almost every single day asking for stuff, so I do apologize. I know I promised you stuff a long time ago. I don't think I've sent you anything. I might as well just send you a bottle of something too. I sent out some tequila samples the other day. I've never bottled and sent out tequila samples before. Yeah, there you go. Fresh pick of the cabinet. We can also do, if you haven't had it, it's a pretty crazy bottle that I picked up recently from B Factor. That Old Forester single barrel strength rye, that green label. That's some good stuff. some absolute damage to it. Hell, the other day we were hanging out in Discord and I just decided to do a spontaneous giveaway. That's pretty fun. Probably needed to announce a couple for the Discord so more people have a chance, but I don't know, we'll see. I definitely do need to do a live stream from that Goody Goody in Bedford when they do their drop. It's like the third Saturday of the month. If we ever take off time for that, we'll make sure we do that one. I know Jeff streamed it last time. What are we hunting today? Well, I don't really know. It's kind of just off a whim. We know that they get trucks on Friday at Total Wine, so we're going back to the Total Wine in Euless. We would go to the one in Arlington to show you guys a different store, but the cell phone reception in there is so bad. I'm gonna have to find like the Wi-Fi at a building that's close enough to it to where we can get some better connection, so we can give you guys some better quality video while we're live streaming. I think my only complaint with doing the lives from the mobile is it won't let me do it in portrait or landscape mode, only portrait mode. I do want to pick up another offering of Jack Daniel's. Right now, the only bottle I have is the barrel proof rye. I've had that bottle for quite some time now. Ooh, this becomes an exit only, I think. Stay right here. We need the Glade Road exit, but I think we got to stay in this lane first. Coming up on it. See if we get in front of this big truck up here. Got some time. I know Jack Daniel's is supposed to have a couple releases this year. I don't know if we'll be able to get the big heavy hitters, but I like that Jack Daniel's bonded that Tyler had when we did our bottled in bond March Madness session. I drank that entire bottle. That stuff's good. Very easy, very approachable. Just getting a phone call from somebody. Guess they forget who I am. Said Med B. I don't know who Med B is. Gotta love caller ID popping up stuff though. Interrupting the live stream. JD Triple Mash is so good for the price and the bonded rye. I do see the bonded rye, I've just never picked one up. Final approach says we're 8 minutes out still, but we'll probably beat that time. We're almost there. I know I had 2 bottles of that twice barreled rye, the 2023 Heritage rye that I picked up last year, but I never even kept them or drank them. I just I traded them for stuff that I knew I wanted. I got Stagg for them. I got Stagg batch 22A for the first one, but I also got a Smoke Wagon red, white, and blue from them as well. So I got 2 bottles for one, and then we got a 22B for the other one, which we found that 22B is not our favorite bottle, but it was nice to be able to pick up another Stagg. So, and for the price, I couldn't complain. I paid $75 for the first one, and then I paid $90 for the second twice barreled. Curious if your SB has a dog tag hanging around the neck. What does that mean? I've got several. Oh, my single barrel. No, mine's not a store pick. Mine's just a regular bottle of the barrel proof rye. I know what you're talking about now. No, it's not. Mine's not a store pick. I know what you're talking about. They have the metal medallions on them. I see them. I just haven't picked one up. I tried 2 of them the other day when Tyler came over. He brought his. Yeah, no, mine was just a regular barrel proof rye. Mine wasn't a store pick or a single barrel, anything like that. I guess they're all single barrels, but mine was not a store pick. Almost there. Gonna turn left up here at the highway at 121 and then to be on the right. They open at 10, still showing that we'll get there at 10:03, so I'm okay with that. I guess I should probably get one of those store pick barrel proof ryes next time I see it too, because as much as I haven't really cared for my single barrel proof rye, those store picks, they typically hit better if you get the right stores to pick them. I try to avoid doing specs or Total Wine picks, and the reason why I avoid specs and Total Wine is I have a feeling they don't actually pick their stuff. It just gets it's a barrel pick, and they just ask Total Wine if they want it, and then they just send it out to whatever store that has it or needs it. Versus some of these smaller stores, they might actually have some guys go out there and taste some of those barrels and pick the best ones. Because I've had some very crappy Total Wine store picks. I think I've only had 2 or 3 good picks. Matt says I should just work for Google Street View at this point. Well, I figured people would rather see the road and where we're going than the ugly mug shot as we drive. We're almost there though. We're 3 minutes out to the Total Wine in Euless. Trying to only buy allocated bottles or new releases because we've been burned too many times from their Grand Reserve lottery. I don't want to waste too much money here and not get any benefits for them getting my business. That would be funny though if I could get a job where I'm Google Street View, but I also go whiskey hunting. I didn't know they had to come to a complete stop to make that turn. Almost there, boys. Up here on the right. We'll pull in the parking lot here in a minute. I wish they had multiple liquor stores in this parking lot. There's some places you can go, there'll be like 3 liquor stores and you can just walk between them. You don't even have to move your car. I don't know how they stay in business like that, but it is kind of funny. Total Wine is open. So there's a decent amount of cars in the parking lot, but who knows if their employees are actually here for allocated. Oh. Park right here is 1 spot over from yesterday. People in line. No, they're already inside, if anything, man. We're late to the party. Thoughts on Elijah Craig Toasted? You don't like the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof? I liked A124. I've tried the Toasted. I didn't care for it, but I did like it better than some of the Barrel Proofs I've had. A bunch of guys walking in. These guys are all here for whiskey too, I would imagine. One guy left empty-handed already. The other guy had like a handle of something, so probably nothing. Looks like people are leaving empty-handed. See if there's anything here that was different from yesterday. Go a lot quicker since we know that they didn't get anything. Straight rise. Rye 3, Nulu. Got the Peerless. Barrel. Not seeing anything new. Looks like it got pulled off the shelf. It was right here. They got the cask strength, but they pulled the other one off. I'll have to check the other aisle. If I turn the camera 90 degrees, it won't let me. Something about doing YouTube live. It jacks it up. Got the Mileman Green unbridged. Still got the Larceny barrel proof. They're not one. Knob Creek 12s aren't limited to one either. Only limited one that I'm seeing right now is the Henry McKenna.
Keep moving to the right.
A lot of sold out stickers on that bottom row. Still got Joseph Magnus cigar blend here. And they got the double oaked for the Euless. Some of the prices on them are ridiculous though. Some of the Scotch. Flavored stuff. It's all flavored stuff. I don't know if you guys like flavored stuff or not. White Dog Mash 1. Let's see. Trying to see if they had any of the Jack Daniels minis. Yeah, they do. Barrel proof. I got the Joseph Magnus as well, but it's not the cigar batch, just the straight bourbon. More Scotch. Thunderclap says he likes the flavored whiskey. Or I should say 4 reels. This is a good bottle. This 18-year. It's like bananas and oranges. Someone who doesn't like any kind of peat or smokiness, there's absolutely none on it. It was just nothing but fruit, very, very fruity, sweet notes. Bananas and oranges was very delicious on that one. Huh. Hoping I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I guess Jeff raised some hell though, because there's no Mistake left now. It's all gone. Luckily, we were able to snag a bottle then. Double check and make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't think there's anything new here, guys. I think it was I think we struck out. Double oak straight rye. Double oak rye for 119. Small batch rye is 101. I feel like for the extra money, just buy the double oak rye, but that's a lot of money. Got some floor whiskey here. Not quite the bottom shelf, only one shelf below, but batch proof. You can see where the Weller Special Reserve is, $48.99 for the big handle, $26.99 for the 750s. They're sold out though. Double checking, guys. I'm just trying to go quick. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Just regular Isaac Bowman. Same Doc Swenson's from yesterday. Yep, I'm not seeing anything. They do have the Garrison Brothers flask though for $39.99. Need G4 tequila bottles in? Yeah, we'll look. Picked up a Hancock for $47 a day. Must be freaking nice. Let's see if we can find any G4. Nothing in there allocated. Let's see if we can find some. This is the tequila. No G4 yet. I'm not sure exactly how it's organized here.
Oh, thanks anyway.
On the boat.
Come look at the tequila on this side now, because they got tequila on both sides. Cognac, brandy, more tequila. Here we go. They have the Mi Gente on the bottom, the Blanco, and the Reposado. That one's pretty good. I'm not seeing any G4. I feel like if they had any, it would either be on this side over here by that, or it would have been in the case. People actually pay that kind of price. Extra anejo tequila. Crazy. Some clases, some more. Got the gold. Don Julio. Yeah, nothing cool today, man. Well, I think we'll call the live here because no one wants to see me drive over to a store where we have no service, but maybe we'll try to shoot a video over there. Next time we do a hunt video, it'll probably be on a Monday, and we'll probably have Jeff with us. We'll probably go to a store that I've never been to before. We'll roll the dice. Mondays aren't very good hunt days for big box stores, so it'll be perfect to find a smaller store to go check out. So hopefully you guys like this live. I'm gonna go pick up some energy drinks for work, and I'll see you guys for the next one. So peace out, and thank you guys for your undivided support and attention.